Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
So we fight the flies here and stuff. We're still here in Stanley. We're just leaving the City Park campground. Yeah, Carol got the Amtrak coming in. I may have played it this morning before we started and may have played it at the end of last night's because it did come in last night. But one of the things about the camping here in the City Park, we found out after we had paid and gotten our site and all set up, there's the courthouse in front of us, was that no pets are allowed. The guys next to us had 2 dogs, so we weren't too worried about it. Nobody ever came and said, the train goes over this bridge here in front of us. And we're just going to drive through Stanley. We've got a long ways to go today, and we lose an hour.
Really works.
Yeah, Carol went into the station, and it's, it's kind of it's not a modern building, maybe a 50s, 60s building, and not particularly attractive inside. You can see it's 62, supposed to get back up into the 80s. Can't remember now if it was 83 or 87 today. And yeah, I think we just saw Stanley. All right, we will have several stops today. I mean, several stops, just like yesterday. Yeah, I couldn't resist the low, beautiful light out here on the prairies. It did rain last night. It sprinkled a little, I mean, very, very little while we were outside in camp. As soon as we got inside, as often happens, it started to dump. Anyway, yeah, it's just gorgeous out here. I love this morning light. Well, we're supposed to be going to the town of Ross. I have a feeling we're not going to the town of Ross. It's weird. Or maybe this is the town of Ross where we are. Yeah, that didn't go through. Huh.
The town is this way.
It was founded in 1902, and it has, was it 84 people or?
95.
95 people. The interesting thing about it, and unfortunately, it does not look like we're going to find it. Apparently, it has the oldest, or was the site of the first U.S. building built to be specifically a mosque. I guess the mosque is gone, the original one, but a family member of the last remaining Muslim in the area is supposed to have built a replica, but I don't think we can get to it.
I'm not sure because it's supposed to be south of town, which is over here somewhere.
Okay. That's a cool building. Yeah. These train cars are blocking the rail crossings.
Yeah, we have to go to the highway and then go back a little bit because it's on the other side of town.
Yeah, Carol's talking about the
Finding the mosque.
finding the mosque. Okay, so we drove back a couple miles, I guess, and on another one of our nice gravelly dirt roads, actually pretty good with all the rain. And we're coming up to the replacement mosque.
They tried to make it look like as much like the original structure as they could.
It's apparently 92 square feet. Yeah, and there's a cemetery in the back. All right,
Terry,
go check it out. Well, after about 10 minutes of trying to open up the gate, we finally made it in. So let's check it out. Trigger's happy. He hasn't been able to run free yesterday, so it's interesting, isn't it? So they reconstructed it to look similar. First mosque built in America, circa 1928. Somebody's left some prayer beads or something on the door. I'm sure it's not open. Yeah, and there's a cemetery back there, so quite a plot of land, actually. Man, maybe it's prairie dogs. They got gopher holes like crazy here. You gotta be really careful. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Okay, we are coming into White Earth. Yeah, it was founded in 1886, so it's one of the oldest towns here in the county. It says it has a population of 100, and that's partially because of the growth from the oil fields. And we'll see lots of towns that have a lot of temporary structures, or did back in 2009 even. But here's kind of a cool old church. Yeah, and you can see that there's a lot of buildings, houses and stuff that are empty. Yeah, it's a Presbyterian church here. Yeah, and then, we got this cabin, house, whatever, here on the right that's abandoned, it's in ruin. And this one on the left is almost in ruin, but people appear to be living there.
Got a pretty secure door on the front.
Head towards the city hall, and I'm looking for the old basketball courts and stuff. Okay, we're still looking around, and it's 15 years ago I was here, and none of this looks that familiar to me. This is cool though, the old First State Bank. I mean, I think we've seen several of these buildings look like this, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? Here's the basketball court. Yeah, this, I'll show you a picture of this building back in 2009.
Oh, so they built up a nice new prefab.
Yeah, put up a prefab building next to the old basketball court here. I thought we'd get out here, but it's not quite as interesting as I was hoping it was going to be. But all right, that is White Earth. We're coming up to our next town. We're not quite there, a couple miles away, but it looks almost like a refinery here or something. Wow, that was not here in 2009. I'm pretty sure. Definitely not 2005. Yeah. So they do have a city park campground here in Tioga. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but I guess the population here has doubled since 2000, is it?
Well, it quadrupled between 1950 and 1960.
And I just want to say I'm kind of blown away with how many buildings and stuff are here and all the new housing and everything, because it weren't like this back in the day. Okay, we're going to get some gas and we'll still check out the town. Okay, well, this is the downtown area of Tioga.
Yeah.
Interesting mural showing farming, and right now the big thing obviously is oil, fracking and stuff. And I do believe I read that, I want to say 2011, that they had some kind of oil field disaster here, or environmental issue or something with oil. U.S. Post Office is kind of interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't see that very often like that.
And what's fun, I discovered yesterday, and I see the same thing here. They have the drugstores still have the old soda fountains.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
On the inside.
We're going to go up here and head out of town, and I'm going to stop at an area where I made a photograph when I was doing Amtrak. And I'll talk to you a little bit about that hardship of that job in June and July when I did it. Okay, so I'm just showing you this area here, and obviously it's not going to look anything like the photograph I took. So as you look at this photograph, you can tell it's in the evening. It was 9:30 at night that this photograph was made, and we still had an hour and a half to drive back to our hotel. And when you are out here in June and July, which is the longest days of the year, we were getting up sometimes at 4 a.m. to go out to some place we had scouted the day before, and we wouldn't get back to our room until 11 or 12 o'clock at night. Is when you get sleep deprived like that, you eat, and your body doesn't tell you you're full. I gained 25 pounds in a 5-week period I remember it was actually after this shot, we were going back. I think we went to Williston, was where we were staying. And I wasn't hungry, but my assistant was hungry. And so we stopped at a Taco Bell. And I think I got 2 7-layer burritos. And I wasn't hungry. I mean, yeah, it was crazy. If I'm playing this, we ran out of juice in the camera and it canceled. I don't know if it saved any of the video we did here. Yeah, this is Temple, North Dakota. It is a total ghost town now. And the unfortunate thing is that it had a wonderful church here. And I guess in 2015, they felt that it had gotten too dangerous, and I guess burn it and then leveled it out. But you can see, I mean, there's just nothing here, nobody here. And they did have a cemetery. Hopefully I got that on camera. All right, we're off to Ray, and see you there. We drove up this road because I had marked a route. And I'm just going to show you real quick here. This was supposed to be our road right here. Nope. It just looks like it's a bog out there.
And we turned around and came back to this because we thought we missed our route.
Yeah. We have arrived here in Ray, North Dakota. Got an old building, looks kind of cool. Anyway, it was founded in 1902, basically the railroad. We've had a post office here since 1902. Has, what was it, 740?
740.
740, I got it right once.
The Delta.
Has a big grain elevator. I'll kind of do a loop here so you guys can see that. Looks like it's actually operating. Oh, you can actually see the kind of see the grain
coming down into the rail car.
Yeah, you can see the dust from the grain coming down into the rail car here, but that's kind of cool. Didn't see that.
Yeah, isn't that like a major fire risk? That dust can
the dust could be an explosion risk. Yeah, I did this cornmeal plant that I shot an annual report for. I wasn't even allowed to use my cameras, mechanical cameras. Didn't even have a battery in them.
You couldn't use those either?
No, because the mechanism could spark. You know, because it's metal inside.
Yeah. Look at the Opera House.
Yeah, look at this. Isn't that gorgeous?
The Ray Opera House.
Yeah.
That is cool. And it's a museum.
There's Thorson's meat processing back there.
The museum is open, allegedly. Simon and Retail. You do see a lot of thrift stores.
Might have something.
Oh, look at the auditorium.
Yeah. Look at the tin. The, what is it? Stamped tin, I guess, would be what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see, I mean, there's not much to get out here for. That's what we run into a lot, is you have a lot of towns where it doesn't make any sense to get out. All right, I think that is Ray. And did you say the next one is Wheelock?
Mm-hmm.
Right, well, we're coming up to the town here of Wheelock. 1902, it has a census population of 12. And it'll be interesting to see because that could be misleading in the sense that a lot of oil workers squat here. However, I'm not sure if the oil fields have moved a little bit. And it was formed by the railroad, and Wheelock, the name came from a journalist who thought this place was really pretty. What I was going to say is, it's where I learned the value of carrying beef jerky. Because this is the first town where as soon as we drove in, we were attacked by these dogs. I don't know.
There's something that came down, maybe the school?
I think the school was actually right here. They've torn down a lot of buildings. But anyway, like I said, yeah, we found beef jerky, man. It tames the dogs right away. You can get out. I mean, they're your best friends. And there were a lot of abandoned houses in town. In 2009, I went into some of them, and I found remnants of people sleeping in there. Sleeping bags and stuff like that. Yeah, squatting.
Someone's still sleeping or using this one, maybe.
That's pretty cool.
Got a bunch of children's toys on the porch, which may or may not mean anything.
It's funny, I don't remember that building. So maybe this was the street that I'd come down before. In 2005, all we found was probably right over here was this motorcycle club building. This is crazy. All these.
There's
got
a dog
right there. Look at all these.
It's a junkyard dog.
This is crazy. I mean, this was not here before.
Returnable.
Wow. Yeah, here it is. Wheelock. This was, the motorcycle club area. It was kind of creepy, to be honest with you. I don't think this building was here. Yeah, see, and this whole field was filled with trailers from the oil guys.
Oh.
2009. It's totally different. They had a small shack here. I mean, there's no sense in us getting out here. There's nothing. Let's see here. We have trailers over here. Yeah, maybe they moved the trailers. The motorcycle club made the trailer people move. Church here. Churches. Got a statue out there, but. All right, we'll see you in the next town. I really like this next town. It hasn't been raised. All right, well, we were driving out of Wheelock and came across this. Who knows what the heck it's supposed to be? I mean,
maybe it's for a parade.
Or, yeah, maybe a parade, but a hamburger and French fries on the back of a flatbed truck. And who knows how long that's been there. That truck is pretty well demolished. All right. Just had to show you that. I thought it was pretty hilarious. But we're coming into the town of Epping, and this is a great little town. It's 84 people, and it was established in 1905 by the railroad. And it's another one of those towns that we've talked about, I think, in previous days that is named after towns in England. It's got some great old buildings, and then there's almost like they restored some.
Company.
Huh?
Implement company.
I think we'll probably get out and walk because I want to tell you.
Post office is great.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the cafe's closed.
Ah.
I have a great story about the cafe. But look how nicely this town is done. Yeah. We'll get out. Yeah, right here was the Buffalo Cafe or something. It says it's open. I don't think so. It says kitchen.
The Buffalo Trails Museum back there.
So. Let me get out and just walk around a little because I want to tell you the stories. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so here is the sign is saying Buffalo Inn Cafe. It almost sounds like the kitchen is open. They have a sign saying kitchen open. Let's see. When there's nobody here, hard to believe. Nah. So I go in there, I sit down, and the tables are kind of close. So all of a sudden, this older couple come in, and they sit down, and she asks her husband to pour her some coffee, and he pretty much said no. But I was grabbing coffee at the same time and probably pissed him off, but I gave his wife coffee. And this was a couple that I'm going to guess were mid-80s, and a little old lady, she was so cute in that little kind of voice. Oh, we always come here on Wednesdays for their specials. And I looked at her and I kind of got a big old grin. I said to her, I go, this is Tuesday. She looks at me and she goes, they have specials on Tuesdays too. So, I mean, she didn't get flustered at all. That was just incredible. Yeah, all right. I don't know what the deal is with the buffaloes here. Let's see up here, city of Epping, the buffalo. I don't know. No. I don't know what that is. It looks like it would be some sort of a fluting machine. This is with all the irons. Pastor Dwayne Lindbergh. So I guess they got people to donate money to put these benches out. It's actually probably cooler just to get out here. Like, so this building over here, can't really read it anymore. Carpenter hardware store. And then, oh, that's interesting. Carpenter hardware store over there, and then CF Carpenter and Company harness hardware and machinery. What's he doing down there? He was what?
See the vehicle down there?
Oh, wow. Cool old, looks like Model T truck. Yeah, and then you have Ellingson, 1906. Yeah, these are all 1906, and what I say, 1905. Yeah, so this building over here, boy, that might be one of the original buildings where the cafe was in 1905. And 1915 there on that building. Wasn't even noticing the dates. Yeah, so I guess they have a museum here. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a lowdown on the whole buffalo thing here. I don't know, maybe the person in the post office would tell me. Wow, look at these things. I don't know if that's petrified. Pretty amazing. Go on in and take a look. Buffalo Trails Museum, 1966. Yeah, I don't know what, there's no signs or anything on these rocks. Look at this one. Look at that band. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Let me see if this is petrified here. Yeah, I think it's just actually wood. Just, I don't know what kind of tree that would be. And then this one, very similar. Oh, yeah. Got the old truck in here and interesting tractor over there. Got some interesting tractors right here. Hopefully my camera is focusing through the screen. So let me go around here. That's kind of interesting. Looks like Ford Motor Cars. Is that gravity oil? 42 gravity oil? I think that's what it says. And it's got these spigots on the back. I'm putting it up to the chain link. That's why you're getting different snippets here. Yeah, look at that old tractor there. I guess it's a tractor. Big flywheels on the side of it. Look at this thing. Makes you wonder if it was steam. It says LaPorte, either Industries or maybe Indiana. Could be just Industries. Let me go into the post office and ask, and maybe I'll get her on camera, or him. All right, so I'm inside the post office, and yeah, it's a cool safe, old safe. And I did ask the kind lady here, what is up with the buffaloes in Epping, North Dakota? And the answer I got was, I don't know. Oh, wasn't the friendliest person to be. I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, I guess we'll get back in the car and move on.